home thanks to late checkout. With exceptional travel benefits worldwide, there's nothing like Platinum.
Okay. I have a lot I have to say, guys. I have a lot I have to say. First, we're gonna make this look decorated. Oh, don't look at that, and don't worry about that, ladies and gentlemen, or these two, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about that. I have a lot to say. Let me just put this right here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a horrible last few days for Chelsea. Allow me to explain. Okay. So, sorry, there's a moment of silence and applause going on. Gotta be respectful. Okay. There was a moment of silence that just happened just now. So let's talk, everyone, while we wait for the game to start. So it's been a really eventful last few days in this football club. The biggest news: Enzo Maresca has left Chelsea. Mutual agreement apparently placed between the two clubs, between Enzo Maresca and Chelsea. But I'm gonna be honest, Blue Lake, is it Clear? Yeah, Clear Lake has to go. They have to go. I don't know why they fired the coach. He wasn't even that bad. He wanted to do new things with the club, and he wanted to change formations. He wanted to make different subs, and for some reason the board didn't like that, and they decided to let him go. So right now we have Callum McFarlane, the U21s coach, as the manager here today for Manchester City against Chelsea. Lineups ain't looking too good either. Starting goalkeeper Robert Sanchez is out today, as well as both Moises Caicedo and Marc Cucurella.
For the first time in his career. Yeah, it's
so
interesting to see how the players respond to this.
Let's see what happens, Hello to the viewer that we have today. Already, Man City on the attack. It's just as I thought it was going to be. Oh, God. Okay. I have no hope. I'm going to be so for real. I have no hope from now on to the rest of the season. It's been a tragedy. It has been a tragedy. My prediction here today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going with a 5-0 defeat. But, whatever happens, happens. And I don't know. I'll be watching every single game as well. Like, you guys know, I'll be streaming everything. But we will see. We will see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. Live chat is on for those who want to speak. So far, Jorgensen. Oh yeah. Let's go through lineups. Actually, now that I mention it, for Chelsea, we're starting with. Actually, let me do this in the right way. For Manchester City, there is In goal, Gianluigi Donnarumma with a back four of Nico O'Reilly, Joseph Vardiol, Ruben Dias, and Mateus Nunes. Midfield three being Tijani Reinders, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva as the captain. Our front three for Manchester City are Phil Foden, Erling Haaland, and Ryan Cherki. And now for the boys in blue. In goal, we have Philip Jorgensen. Back four being Josh Achampong Chalaba, Badi Ashil, and Gusto. Our defensive midfielders being Reece James and Enzo Fernandez. Let's see. On the wings, we have Pedro Neto, apparently, I guess. And Esteval, with our cam being Cole Palmer. And up top for Chelsea, we have Joao Pedro. So yeah, those are our lineups for today. If anyone has any questions or anything to say, just leave it in the chat, and I will answer right away. Reece James with the free kick, swing it in! Oh my God! Okay, Esteban. Okay, offside. Okay. I mean, you know, for a first 3 minutes, I'm not upset. For a first 3 minutes, I'm not upset. Am I currently upset with the club? Yes, obviously. I am livid with the club. I am extremely upset. But in terms of how we're playing right now, this isn't too bad. Do I still think we're going to lose? Yeah. But, you know, it could be worse currently. Donnarumma to Bernardo Silva to Rodri.
Rodri for City. His first start since October the 5th.
Okay. Nothing being created yet. It looks like Cole Palmer he's doing great with pressing. I'm gonna be honest. He's great. He's been everywhere so far. I know it's only been 4 minutes into the game, but I can't complain. This is great from Cole Palmer. Oh, okay. Neto. Oh, Reece James. Here comes Reece James, everyone. Okay, Pedro Neto. Okay. I'm not upset. I'm not upset right now. I honestly thought I would be raging right now. But I'm going to be honest, in my perspective, I want this game, like, I know that here comes Joao Pedro. Donnarumma with a header. Wow. Beautiful, sweet. I'm going to be honest, Donnarumma is an incredible keeper. Yeah, very lively today, ladies and gentlemen. Very lively, very active. Very excited for this match. I did start a bit early because I needed to talk about my thoughts on Enzo Maresca's departure from Chelsea. But as the game continues, hold on, here comes Ryan Cherki. Here's Reinders. Bernardo Silva offside. So yeah, as I do want to say, the leading candidate for the Chelsea job as of right now is Strasbourg's Liam Rosignol. Absolutely not. We will not be getting Rosignol, and we do not want Rosignol. I don't know why he's even on the list to begin with. He didn't have a good career, obviously. Like, first of all, his career was like mid. He's very young. He doesn't have any experience in the top flight. I know Maresca didn't either, but at least he had coaching experience to begin with. Let's see. Rosignol has coached, from what I know, in three different teams. He's coached with. Oh, muscular injury? Okay. Robert Sanchez is out with a muscular injury is what it's showing. As you guys do know, we got play-by-play playing right here, but we will not look at that because that is cheating. But, Rosignol has only coached 3 teams as of this point, and they've all been in the championship. As of recently, he has been coaching Strasbourg, who are currently 7th in Ligue 1. they drew to Nice yesterday, 1-1. But I just don't see how it's a good idea to bring him in, because he's also coached Derby County with Wayne Rooney, and let's see, he's coached in Hull City, which I think he's had his best coaching spell was with Hull City, bringing them just outside of promotion playoff from the championship. Sorry, I'm fumbling on my words today. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I don't know what this game's gonna bring, because so last season, close. Last season we lost to City 3-1. We started the first half actually incredible. We scored the first goal in the first few minutes. Mistake from Kusanov, who's not in the squad today, that allowed Jackson to pass to Madueke, and Madueke eventually scored the goal that had us lead at the Etihad. And then we kind of fumbled. Let's see, Guardio scored, Foden scored, and Holland scored. And we ended up losing that game 3-1. It was a very upsetting day, I'll be honest. It really was. I think it was the start of our horrid run that same year. Offside on Cole Palmer. And let's see what else. Do we have any chats so far? No chats. Okay. I have to keep looking because it doesn't show me right away. So. But yeah, I mean, after this we have Fulham at Craven Cottage on Tuesday, on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure actually. Yeah, Fulham at Craven Cottage on Wednesday, which I'm not sure if I'll be live for, but I'll try to be live. But yeah, let's see what happens today. Johnny Reinders. Here comes Reinders. Back to Cherky. Ooh, beautiful block from Chalobah. Love that. Comes Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva finding space, finding O'Reilly. That's not O'Reilly. I messed up the pronunciations again. Finding Mateus Nunes. Sorry, I need to think of who's whose player, because I know most players from most clubs in the Premier League. But also, Pedro Neto shaved his beard. He looks not good. I'm going to be so honest, Pedro Neto. You've been great, in my opinion. I think you've been a good player this season, but the shaved face is not your style, man. Yeah, so far, 11 minutes in. Can't complain. I can't complain. You know, a 0-0 would also be disappointing for both teams, as currently Manchester City are trying to catch up to Arsenal in the title race, as they are only foul by Reece James, free kick to Manchester City. But yeah, like I said, Manchester City looking to catch up to Arsenal, who are currently top of the table, leading by, I think, 7 points. I think 7 or 8 points. But yeah, we'll see how they do. Aston Villa also currently in second place. Actually, let me take a look. Let me fact check myself real quick. Gonna move play by play over there. Okay, with a point currently, Manchester City are in second place ahead of Aston Villa. They are tied on points actually for second place. Chelsea currently in fifth with this point, only 3 off of Liverpool, who go into fourth after drawing with Fulham this morning, unfortunately conceding a 97th minute equalizer from what's his name, Harrison Reed, after they initially thought they had won it from Cody Gakpo in the 94th minute. So, yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay.
Chelsea players there doing well.
Yeah, Tuesday's games or midweek games. I don't know if I'll do predictions for that. I guess I will now, just to knock it out of the way. First game of the coming week. We have West Ham versus Nottingham Forest. Now, West Ham United are actually buns. They are horrible. They are going down this season, and there's nothing they can do about it. Unfortunate for the fans. I feel for the West Ham fans, but that... I don't know what happened to West Ham. They have a great squad. Manager is horrible. Nuno, he did great with Nottingham Forest last season, moving them up to 7th after just barely missing out on relegation in the 23-24 season. And unfortunately, who now finds himself in 17th in the league.
What's he meant to do in that situation? Nothing intentional.
I don't know.
Very close. I can understand.
What's it called? Nottingham Forest are currently in 17th. West Ham are currently in 18th. So this is a relegation battle between the two clubs. I'm going to say Nottingham Forest edges it. I'm going to go 2-1 to Nottingham Forest. Now, Wednesday, we have Bournemouth versus Tottenham. Now, Bournemouth, what can I say? Bournemouth are not good. They have not been good for a while now. I think it's 10 games without a win. 10 or 11 games without a win. Recently lost to Arsenal. And they were leading for a little bit. They were leading. They were winning 1-0, and then I think it was Gabriel and 2 goals from Declan Rice that put the nail on the bed and defeated Bournemouth. So, unfortunate. Tottenham. Now, I would say they're in very similar positions. Tottenham recently today just finished with a 1-1 draw against Sunderland from a Brian Brobby equalizer. But I'm going to be honest, Tottenham, they're looking on the up. They are starting to get points, but I'm just going to say this is a 1-1 draw between the two. Brentford versus Sunderland. Now, Brentford destroyed Everton today 4-2. And they've been incredible, especially away from home. I can't really complain about Brentford right now. They are in honestly possible contention what's it called, for European football, which is great to see from the Bees. And then Sunderland. I mean, what can I say about Sunderland? They've been incredible. They've been incredible this season. Just recently came off all of the 1-1 draw with Tottenham, obviously. But before that, held a 0-0 against Manchester City. So I'm gonna be honest, this game could go either way. Both teams in incredible form currently. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win for Brentford. I just feel like it's a Brentford home game. I feel like they're almost like, I don't remember the last time they lost at home. I know it was definitely at some point this season, but they've just been incredible. Now, Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa is the game after that. Crystal Palace, man. What can I really say? It's been hard for Crystal Palace lately. But I think they recently came off let me check the score between their games. Yeah. Recently went to St. James's Park against Newcastle and lost 2-0 over there this morning. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, but I just don't see them getting a win versus this Aston Villa side who, while they lost 4-1 at the Emirates against Arsenal, destroyed Nottingham Forest 3-1 and will be beating Crystal Palace on Wednesday. I'm going with a 2-1 win for Aston Villa. Now, Everton versus Wolves. This is a very easy game to predict. Wolves recently picking up their first win of the season against Aston Villa. this is going to be a easy Everton win. I know things have been on the up for Wolves now. I know they are probably almost confirmed to go down, as they are currently 6 points off safety. So, or no, 8 points off safety. But I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Everton. Even though Everton just had lost to Brentford. But I still think that they are the better squad and still think they will pull off the win. Fulham versus Chelsea here. Oh, God. What can I say, guys? What can I say? Fulham might be the game where Chelsea has their new manager, whether it is Liam Rosier or anyone else. Beautiful block there from, I think, Chalobah again. Wow. What can I really say? I can't really make this prediction from Chelsea's perspective. Here comes João Pedro. Oof. What can I say about Chelsea? Honestly, I can't really predict this game until we get the result here from the Emirates, or from the Etihad. Sorry. But Fulham been doing really good. Just finished from a 2-2 draw with Liverpool. They were really good that game. I'm going to be honest, Fulham were great. Both Fulham and Liverpool were great that game, but I feel like Fulham should have gotten the win. Next, after that, Manchester City versus Brighton. Now, this is a game to watch, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's talk about it. Manchester City currently also playing with Chelsea, so I can't really say anything about them yet. But before that, just had come off the 0-0 draw to Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. They looked pretty good. Unfortunately, nothing was able to be created amongst the Manchester City attack or defense or midfield. But, yeah, what can we really say about that? Nothing really. Brighton doing pretty good. I think they played yesterday on Saturday. Hold on a second. Here comes Pedro Neto. Oh, my God! Oh, so close from Esteval. Oh, my God. That was insanely close from Esteval, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, back to the predictions. Brighton recently coming off a...